right. Okay. Grand Rising. Welcome back to the platform. Appreciate you guys being here. And let's go. So, bravery in reverse. I feel like somebody's like antagonizing here. Okay. Um, damn. Oh no, I don't need those. Giraffe energy. Somebody can be okay, working on just looking at these cards that's here on the table. Safe and sound. The giraffe and the little giraffe is in reverse. And then you have the same card here with Scooby-Doo. The gates are open on both ends. This is giving me the other day when we got somebody trying to get a person pregnant, and somebody's trying to get somebody pregnant, and whoever this is, there was gifts coming in. We had the reading about some gifts was coming in for somebody, or somebody was trying to bestow gifts upon you or me, right? And then we had like some kind of gifts or monetary gain and something else on this side. And then in the middle, it kind of was like a pregnancy or a woman that was pregnant. But I told you, somebody went over here, like if there was something waiting for you here, somebody went over there and gave those things away to people. And somebody opened up this gate and gave something away to people. It was two things. I can't remember what it was in that video, but it was like gifts in abundance or something. And the pregnant woman, and I said, oh, damn. So somebody has something for you. You were supposed to have a message to go get this, or this was something you were supposed to be able to grab. Rather, I think it was more monetary or something like this. But the people that we're dealing with, they want to make it seem like somebody's confused, or they want to make it seem like they want to try to silence me, or make it seem like I'm cloudy or something. I just woke up and there was like some scripture on in the screen, and it was like, and remember, I am God. And I'm like, get the fuck. Somebody is playing. Somebody is using technology and stuff like this to warp something. We got the Gemini and the Scorpio, or whoever it is, playing on both ends. We got the new Gemini thing that you can ask questions, the Gemini playing games. We got the Scorpio energy using everything else that the Gemini left behind. Because the Gemini may not be, they may be siphoning the mental from this Gemini. It's something like this, okay? But all I know is when it comes to that, there's something very deeply woven with the Nazi energy or that SS energy here that has something to do with me or something like this. It's like these people cannot let somebody, and I feel like this is deeply rooted in skin color. It's not all about that, but it's actually a feminine too. It being a feminine too, or time for people to recognize what the God element is when it comes to a woman on this earth, especially America. Um, it's okay for everybody else to look like some goddess or black goddess or something. It's just not okay for America to do so, is what I'm getting here. Um, yeah, because if they make the conduit barefoot and pregnant and single and out in the cold, the whole rest of the nation is, while all the other nations feast on this off of the soil, and America gets nothing. And that's how you turn a nation into a third world country. So I just feel like somebody's hurt. Somebody's feelings is hurt. There's two energies here, though, too. Now, y'all see my setting change because um, I thought it was best for me to leave the place where I was at. First of all, I feel like I did get, I did, there was alien activity at that place when I was there last time. And I do feel like I was taken or abducted from there. I don't know if that version of me is back or if somebody has that version of me. That could be what they're using in my steed in order to incorporate some type of wealth or something. Because whoever these people is, they have to let you in. They have to have control of you. You get what I'm saying? Some kind of way. So um, it's like somebody kidnapped my whole estate with something that looked like me or an old me that's disconnected from me because the I is single. It's not about me. So if they have four clones of me and they made them single, the other three single, okay? Or if I'm one and there's three more, they made the rest of them single and worried about themselves like Gemini energy to come at me. You get what I'm saying? So they got three. They had to make three Geminis to come at me. And I'm not talking about Gemini the sign. I'm talking about the movie. Three of myselves to come after me or at me or begin to do something, work on their. They had to kidnap these. See, that's what I said. My God don't gotta lie or manipulate or sneak around. That's how I know that there's other forces here. With these two gates being open, there's no guardians at the gates. There's no fiery cherubim at the gates. This is like heavy witchcraft. This is not God. This is not none of that. I know who I am and what I am. So this is basically just somebody decided to be an asshole. Somebody maybe thought that they was tricked. You made me think you love, but that's why I said whoever this is, they know it's not even about that. It's about you wanting to be what the fuck I am. All right, and somebody trying to use somebody in the likeness of a masculine that I care deeply for to think that that's gonna stop me from saying what the fuck I got to say. So I left there, and it's a good thing I did because there was a man that looked similar. Somebody's talking about back to finish the job. There was a man there that kind of looked like it was a guy that did a video with like all the 10 people or something that could have had something to do with the ending of the life of Jean Bonnet. And one of those guys kind of looked like Santa Claus. It was a guy that lived down the street from me in my Kenosha County house, where he kind of looked like Santa Claus, right? But it's so funny because one of the guys I think that was actually playing Santa Claus was in that footage. So you have to remember with this Jean Benet Ramsey case and them bringing it back up or recycling it, it's like opening up a portal or something. Um, something. It's a story of duality. It's something. This guy named Chris somebody is on there doing a lot of work on this case, but in as I'm looking at this, it seems like to me, and as I'm looking at this man speak, it would seem a little bit like to me that this man looked very similar to the Ramses. Okay. Um, what I feel happened that year, it has something to do with the little girl child, but there's also something that has something to do with what they did to Christ or Jesus, or somebody is trying to bring somebody back as if they are Jesus. But this is, I'm telling you, it has something to do with the son. Now we have to look at Burke energy because again, who they show you as celebrity wise, a lot of these people are already caught up in some type of institutionalized prison imprisonment. A lot of people that went into celebrityhood, it is some type of prison or it is an offering up of or sacrificing in some cases. The second death is when these people feel like they can't use them for what they were using them for, even if they had these plush lifestyles allegedly and things like this. And then the second death is possibly when this is what I'm hearing. They get banished or shamed off the stage or something like this, or somebody gets tired of them and pushes them off to the side or something. It's very, I noticed with like people like Whitney Houston, because when I was walking up to my room, her song came on, and she died at that hotel. And I think she's a Scorpio. Okay. So I think these Scorpios, whatever separate thing that they have going on, this is why somebody has the power to trample over them. Because they do have I think there's a Scorpio like cult or something like this. Um, and it could be maybe very powerful. Okay. Um, but the way they handle each other when they say, let's make us like one like us, there could be something like that. There's could be something to that. The way they handle each other is different. Okay. But I swear, when I was pulling off, there was a man that pulled up that kind of looked like Santa Claus and cut his hair because Christmas is over. But all his hair was all white, his beard was all white and everything. And it was like what I picked up in those cards was like, I don't know. Remember, we was like somebody about to kill somebody, trying to kill somebody, something like this. Somebody already died. But I'm also picking up that somebody's back here for revenge. I notice these people are using the power of my tongue to bring things into fruition, or the power of my the information obtained from my akashic records to do something and to try to cloud or foggy my brain or my judgment, but it's not going to work. So when I was pulling out or whatever, it was a man and he pulled up. It was like 10, 11 o'clock or something like this. And he pulled up and he looked kind of like devastated because we were coming out with my bag or whatever. And he kind of looked like, damn, because, and he kind of sat there and was just looking. He was staring at me. There's something very weird going on, okay? Because somebody's also trying to get somebody to think, oh, somebody is your real father and they're coming towards you, blah, 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 whatever, okay? But I just think that something else is going on here. I looked at this man and I looked at him and he was just like in amazement, like looking at me. And he didn't stop. He wanted me to see that he looked at me, but his head was like kind of kicked to the side, like, damn, is she leaving? And then when I pulled off, I got the song "I Don't Care." So this could be a father and a brother figure. You have to realize that whatever was going on with that Jean Benet Ramsey, there's like one or two other elements that's going on in the spiritual or going on with the real person that carried the energy of Christ. So they may try to bring somebody back that looked like Jean Benet and say that this is the Christ. This also could be one of the first or second generation, third or fourth generation the um, of the Olsen boy, because the way that he scattered these people, it's like somebody got kudos for what they did to me, but they're really a lot of people put on that was that something happened to the Ramsey girl. Now something could have happened to the little girl, okay? I could be the little girl. That could be an old version. It's some shit like this that they did, or they tried to swap my destiny and give it to the little girl, okay? And there's something here, or the brother, or something like this. But there's something about the stepbrother and Burke, my stepbrother and Burke. There's something about these two energies when it comes to me, and there's something about having a secret connection or level of intimacy. It could be almost even like mm, there could also be it's something like somebody's trying to make this like how it is right now. How I told you I feel. It's not me that's estranged. It's the family that will be estranged that's around me. But you get what I'm saying? Somebody trying to pull that shit again. Because of course, if I was the only child with my dad, and he moved into the situation, and he was all over there doing little, shit with these people and everything like this, and I was off teenager doing my own thing. And he was over there like spending time with these people and taking them to the mall and shit like this or whatever. But like I said, I didn't mind. I was doing grown folks shit, that teenagers will be doing. But I think that it's something about people having or wanting me to feel out of. Ooh, it's almost like people wanted me to feel out of sorts or something like this. And also, there's something about covering up a mystery or something that happened to whoever this is, like me, that is the real Christ energy that they're trying to hide so they can do heavy witchcraft and work things and magic through me. Okay. So I told y'all about the stepbrother putting out racial slurs or whatever. Okay. Now, I seen the man or whatever. I said, oh, I'm looking probably at the face of death, or this could be an older version of a masculine or something like this. But I'm gonna go back there in a little while. But I just felt, I don't know. I just felt it's like, so what about whatever? I don't need to try to prove nothing really to nobody. I feel like even in the beauty supply, it was like this lady and she was on the phone and she was like talking and she's like, yeah, something like this. And when I asked her for whatever I needed or whatever, it was kind of like she was just acting weird or whatever. And it's almost like people was getting ready to see the big fight or getting ready to see the big death, because you had to realize, just because we're all in the same communities, and just because all these people that were, especially the people that own these stores and stuff like this, could be a part of some kind of secret occults or something like this. But I just felt like when she was talking on the phone with her, she was talking in Spanish, but I was hearing, she's like, yeah, I know. Oh, it's about the, and I was just, it was all these things that was just turning in my head. Almost like people thought that they was going to fight, watch some big death, or people paying per view. It's heavy pay per view, that they were going to watch the death, the last piece of the death of the Black Christ or a Black Prince or the Black Messiah or whatever this is, right? Um, it's like people was going to be able to tune in to see somebody come fuck me up in that hotel room, right? It's almost like even the way, because my daughter was like, I just don't like the way that dad is rushing you out and everything, and I just don't like the way he's rushing you out or whatever, and saying, come on, let's get it right now or whatever, right? Let's get the room right now, or just don't get it at all or whatever. Because I also got the song "And the Ghost Is in Me," so somebody very relevant died here, and somebody is about to try to stand up on that energy and try to siphon my energy and try to stand up on that and show some great strength of power, where people would look at this person like, oh, that must be God, even if this is a feather figure, a masculine that I have feelings for or whatever this is. Okay. um yeah, so I had a decent time. It's also even as if like whatever this entity is, it's like being funny, like this is an entity that will hover over you or protect. Like, do you get what I'm saying? It's not like whoever this is love you, or maybe at one point in time they did, but they thought they gave you some too much power. But who is this person that think they gave somebody power, right? But I feel like somebody might be a little bit hurt, or the communication ain't coming through, or you're not following their orders, or this could be even a lot of people are withholding. I feel like there's a group of women or something that have taken a pact or something like this, to withhold sex or something like this. But at the same time, it's something pulling on somebody's sexual energy here. Um, Very much so. And there's something is pissed. It's not getting none. It's like Zoom is like an entity or something that's zipping around across the USA trying to figure out with a certain select group of females who's going to do. It's something like this. So somebody trying to rush like a birth or something, or put you out too soon. You're not even prepared or something like this. It's all this shit that's going on, right? So I seen the man or whatever, and I felt like when I was hearing that reading, I heard, and after that, me. So you about to have fun, maybe at that hotel with that person, and then after that is me, and it's just something weird. Somebody getting tired, they're getting tired of waiting. But I remember I told y'all the stepbrother used to sit in there with his friends and shout out racial slurs. So this could be some kind of street war with this greens or something like this too, um, where somebody did something to a child on a spirit. This could even be Black Mexicans and Anglo Saxons. I think that's what Nas say in his song, "If I Ruled the World, I'll Free All My Sons." I think he's at Black something, Puerto Ricans and Anglo Saxons or something like this. This could be very significant here. um, hmm. Now, some group could have did something, or somebody could allow something to happen to a Black girl or the Black Messiah. Cause I hear him saying, "My one is the one that you took. Our Messiah is the one you took and hung from that tree." Like, who is this? Cause somebody killed you when somebody was secretly married to you. Somebody was secretly married to me or something. They either killed me with paper genocide or otherwise. So mm, this is a two for two. This is a two for two. It's almost like, yeah, Covens versus the streets or the greens, or it's something like this. All right. It's something that I still can't see because somebody keeps chopping. I'm hearing chop suey. Somebody keep chopping up little pieces of me and serving it up. It's like if your brain is on, or your ace of cups is full, if somebody is like giving a whole bunch of people a straw. So you had to replenish. I had to replenish something like this, and it's supposed to look like confusion, but ain't nobody really confused. I could see what you doing. Nope, God didn't say nothing about us not, I mean, being able to know whatever these tools these people will be using against us to make it seem like something. But I noticed that when I came back here, I fell asleep. I came back here like around 11 something or something. I fell asleep for a little bit and then I just woke up again. And when I went in the kitchen to go get something to drink, I seen these two cards. And now I know these was in my drawer. My D baby was playing with them. But it's almost like as soon as I seen it, I didn't see cry sweet or cry watermelon. I heard cry nigger. Okay. When I seen the two cards just sitting on the table, it's the only thing in there on the table. Okay. So my person was saying this could even be an entity on this person that was like trying to, push me down there, but then something softened up. See, that's why I said somebody needs my energy though. Heavy on the masturbation, wanting some type of masturbation, also wanting some type of sex. It's like somebody's pissed off because they can't have the energy. It's like somebody that's okay with having sex with black women, or um, sitting in the energy of black women to collect their energy, but they want them to be bummy, dirty, complaining, something like this, right? In order to be relevant. Um, it, it's like when we have like foreign entities in our communities, they may be okay with like sleeping with these girls or kicking it with these girls, or they really happy when they see you come in the store and shit like this. But I've never really seen anybody in those settings, but a Palestinian dude end up marrying a girl. Marrying a girl. But I feel like this has something to do with them having connection to the Greens, the GDs, and or some gangs, and them being a part of the parliament, the parliament. But what I said is these people didn't get, somebody gave them too much power. You didn't give me too much power. You gave them too much power, and somebody looking stupid. So they might as well pair with them than give me my crown and step down or stand down. So this is nothing but the delicate Dalit people. I mean, Dalit or black people too, or these people that call themselves black, which can mean dead in the eyes of law, in a law dictionary. So this is not, so it's about race, but it's not. These is like the field niggas. I think that came out in that reading earlier too. They think somebody like me is a field nigga, but really they gotta stop and look at themselves because you group field niggas. You understand? So this guy did look kind of familiar. It's almost like if it was a masculine energy that was trying to show up in the world or showing images of themselves um, as their self 20 years ago. These people don't look like that no more. A lot of these separate celebrities that they had still lingering around um, after COVID, a lot of them, and they were putting this stuff and going viral and being online. They don't look like that no more. A lot of these people, they aged like 20 years like that, or like overnight, in order to hide themselves. They did some kind of something with technology, or they cloned these people and made them older, or their original versions deteriorated because of what they did against somebody. So they went into cloning and bringing themselves back some kind of way. But something is not actually what you see. This also has something to do with time traveling. And so they get these girls on here at some point in time when I sit down and I really don't want to entertain, and because it's never about entertaining for me. It's about, I ain't got shit to say, then I don't want to say nothing at all. To get on here and hoot and holler and put on a performance and then say, oh, compete with that. There's no competition. Okay? You're just not doing them, but proving to me that these people have my intel, which they should all be really in jail for. So somebody wants to be the savior, or I could tell why this guy Chris is talking about it. The thing that bothered me, I can't even really see that much when I'm watching the interview. I could just tell the distaste for the scripture, the distaste for when he talks about, oh, and Patsy was saying this, but also some type of dark occultism about him bringing up what Patsy says, Jesus bring back, or Lazarus bring back my child. Somebody could have went to Lazarus to bring back the child because they were scared of Jesus, or they scared of me because they know I know what they want to know. Do I know what they did to me for real? But they put it the little picture, even if in a past lifetime, or if this is a connection, like this Jean Benet Ramsey is a sibling, or some shit like this, or it's me, or whatever it is. Okay, so they don't want to talk about the teenage daughter that was the Christ, that is the Christ, or that was me, that these people could have been recording me inappropriately or something, and that some of these people could be like mandated reporters and shit like this, and somebody's conflicted because they used to only like white girls or something like that until they met you or until they met me, and being around their little friends, they decided to go back into something. It's something about some kind of date rape ritual slash a child allegedly died slash so on and so forth. So somebody's mad, or somebody's feelings is hurt because, I don't know, maybe something didn't come together or something like this. And this is somebody that's in their feelings all over the place. They don't know how to manage their feelings. They got a little bit of power. They got a lot of power, or something like this. It's something about them. Something about the Jackson clan energy as well. Because I can't figure out if something happened to the little Sarah girl. I'm looking at the eyes here. It's about taking a pineapple. Was the bowl of fruit is just there to symbolize what the pineapple or the diced pineapple really is. So somebody, there's something deeply rooted coming up. It's hard to decipher the knot. That's why the dad is saying the knot was too tight. Is how a weaver, how in Discovery of Witches, the lady had to teach Diana how to be a weaver, or how to, and the last thing she had to do was tie that. She had to tie a knot. The last thing she had to do was tie a knot. So somebody been real comfortable with the person they've been prancing around here as if it's that most powerful energy. They don't want to have to tell all these people that they knew that they was lying all this time, that was Moses' daughter, and actually God daughter is that one of the lion and the wolf, and that they've been perpetrating with this person and siphoning my energy and keeping me under somebody's foot so they can feed a coven of witches or all kind of motherfuckers with some energy. So the first thing they want to do is make, oh, your energy wasn't all that. Oh yeah, we did need it before. Oh, whatever. If you say something, then we're gonna use this dream person because that person is kind of like you too. Because whoever this girl is, she might be still, on the pleasant side or something, or somebody's light skin with pretty eyes or something. It's some bullshit like that. It could be anybody except for me. Also, somebody might want, they confused and conflicted as they want to be. They don't want nobody looking at you. They don't want this and that, and like whatever that is, it don't even matter. Because if I lose somebody because I'm stepping into my power, I'm demanding my power back. I'm demanding my crown. I'm demanding everything that is owed and due to me. Oh motherfucking well. Because I don't think this is about somebody's safety anymore. I don't think this is about somebody don't want you around the big bad wolves. When you go up there, they're gonna do this to you. Oh fucking well. What is you trying to think that you're trying to do with this little manvy panvy spell work to me right here? This is about somebody that don't it's gonna kill this motherfucker if they see you get or me get the respect that is due bottom line. It can't be about black, because they will even raise up another black girl that's blacker than me. You see what I'm saying? It just can't be the real thing. That also instills fear, because if you got to do all this and watch me and do this and do all that and everything like this, you fear something, or you fear, or all these people that's mad because they want to face me but they can't face me, and they can't prove that, they can't say why they can't face me is because somebody's light is too powerful for these people, because somebody is something like a god energy on this earth. And it's also really the guilt. They can't if they can't face God, they might can't face the daughter because of the guilt. The light is too bright. I could see them already before they come. I'm already telling you who these people is. Like I said, the ones that's already, it's kind of fucked up how they doing it, because the ones that's already in my head, you had to have money, technology, or connection or something to be still in my head trying to hear what my real live thoughts are. You're not wasting your money doing that on nobody that don't got that. It's not even about the fact that somebody could have been about to come get me. It's the location where they was going to do it. I don't want that to be my resting place. I choose. I don't want that to be, if this is my last body here, that still belong to me. I don't want that to be the place where I take my last breath, or you try to um, embed this body, or ground this body, or chain it, or chain my energy or something like this, which I don't think that these people can do. Okay, somebody could be trying to hurt your feelings too. They could be bad because they got put into something else, um, some other kind of situation, or they put themselves in another situation. Yeah, somebody definitely can't went and collected something that was coming into you, and they wanted to make you cry. And I heard, don't cry now, because it could have been a last of not your spoils, but a last of something, an inheritance or something like this, right? Somebody's mad because your connection or their bond with you is not that strong no more. They liked it better when it was like that. They're mad that you're not getting the picture, or you don't understand them anymore, or you can't hear them. Or when they say in the Bible that God is not, it may not be nothing wrong with me at all because I'm chilling. Okay, it may just be, again, where it says in the Bible that in the end you're gonna be calling for this person, or you're gonna be calling out for God, or you're gonna be calling out for that energy, and the person is not going to hear you. I'm gonna turn my face from you. I'm gonna turn my hands from you. So somebody is trying to do you see what I'm saying? I can feel it going on. I don't have to even come on here. I've been a little bit, coming back from it a little bit. But somebody been trying to use technology and social media and people on social media to act as though that's happening to me, not is happening for me, or something like this, or you, or whoever you think you are. Okay. So somebody did stand there, have you in a foggy mindset, and stand there and collect some shit that was coming into you to make you cry as well. Somebody want to show you, yeah, I'm gonna show you, you little nigga bitch. Like on that one show on Netflix or something, when that girl got pregnant on the plantation, and that's how I said these men is coward enough to let other men in on these women in this day and age, to get them that way, to set them up so that they can maybe not seem as holy, or so they can seem like a hoe, or they can seem like somebody was tired of waiting to see if you was gonna cheat with all this chaos going on, or me, or whatever this is. And when they couldn't get it to happen, they just used some type of program where they could remove somebody from the home, get them pregnant and sick there, bring them home, and then say, look, this bitch, look, throw the stones. She was out with somebody. We already did the DNA test with our alien forces, and it's not the father. The father is not the person that she lives with and she's supposed to be married to. Stone this bitch. Somebody could have even recorded some inappropriate behavior or a rape. These could be mandated members here. They would have access to certain things or spyware to be able to look at. So that's why I said they're using these things, mandated reporters, to actually allow for molestation to happen to people. This could also be people that usually have strange activity going on around them, children, that they have programs that they watch these children. You see? So we have somebody standing at a port, Now, somebody is just the monkey in the middle, or somebody is just, this might be the person that you cared about the most and they bitching somebody out. So somebody is just, you're making them mad because you're pissing these other people off with these darker, these so-called deeper roots. No, darker roots. I got the deeper roots. They got the darker roots. There's black people with this group too, but they're gonna use like, oh nigger bitch, to hurt your feelings or to dis. They're gonna allow the people around them, or it's not even really. It's like a group net effort. Okay, yeah, use the nigger stuff because these people don't see color behind the scene. They laughing at anybody else that do, but they will use it though. Okay, you see. Hmm. So they took this from the son of David in the upright, the four of Pentacles, me. This is the only one up. The rest of them don't have no thrones no more. I said what I said. But somebody mad because they spent all the time, the money, the opportunities, and everything on the other family members. Even if they're trying to say that the McLaughlin, David energy or Pitt's energy is that David. I think that this is a different, just like we said, the physical, and then there's something else that's deeper. So since they have all these Philip and Thomas and you know what I'm saying, of course they gave these names to these children in order to fit the part in the narrative of my story of being this energy of this Empress or this God energy on Earth. And remember, the days are old is to remind these motherfuckers that you teamed up with them family members, but I'm the one that called the shots about who the fuck still sitting on the throne of David, even if you was talking about it came from this family. But again, everybody that's claiming to be David's son didn't come from my family. There's other families that probably have the uncle, all the uncles in the family named Davis, Thomas, Peter, Philip, Paul. Do you get what I'm saying? So they're trying to say, oh, well, we're the sons of the Davis, the pits, also the pits of hell, dark. You didn't protect your queen. You tried to steal from your queen. And that's why you being sat down. That's why somebody is only being seen as me, is being seen as this, okay? It's like somebody like trying to slowly yank away your power till you figure, oh, I don't have no power left or something like this. And that's what they want you to feel. Because I can't see to see here. There's times in the Bible when it says you don't got to sit there and prove yourself to these people. So why? These people denied me back then or tried to end my life or end me back then. And you're not invited into this new thing that's going on. It's just the bottom line. This is unjust what you did to try to take these gifts or something that was being bestowed upon me. So it's also the family's fault by letting these particular people in that had a little bit more power, that allowed them to think that they had a little bit more power. But I do got a little bit more power. They made you think you had a little bit more power because it was more of you, and y'all was able to try to mock me and crucify me for 20 something years while I was in a relationship with that Coleman son, with the Coleman son. So even when I was even thinking about doing this, it was all planned out. But whose creation is it? Mine. You went in my Akashic records to see what's about to happen next. Somebody found out what was happening next and they went on their own little thing. Because he was like, oh, I should just go down there right now and drive down there and just book it right now. And then whatever like this. So they try to make it seem like, okay, they could have killed one of me, gave the ghost or the energy or the soul essence to this person. This is China's doing possibly to make him as God. So I'm not there when as my other bodies are falling or dropping or some masculine or some man or somebody in my family. Since the family was treasonous with somebody outside the family, they dumb enough because they got a couple dollars to say, yeah, just let him take the energy. You that's disrespect, because I heard whatever they doing is so disrespectful on tribal efforts, when it comes to the family, when it comes to deep occult, like motherfuckers is being messy just to make sure that the Messiah is not being seen as who they are. Somebody don't want to account for the fact of what you did to my actual family unit out of jealousy. And so again, if the wolves have already taken over, which wolves can mean devil in etymology, um, I'm not ashamed that it's a part of me. Um, yeah, if they're rejecting their own, or that's looked at as a mental illness or something. I feel like in the '90s, the calling was for me, and they sent my dad in the neighbor girl, my best friend. And so these people have some very deep rooted occult knowledge that they're using against me. They also have a lot of technology. That's what balances it out, because really they're not gifted as me. So it's kind of like using me as a battery pack. That's why these people got to pay with the social credit system to get tapped into the battery pack. It was free before, but now people will spend their last dollar to get plugged into the energy so they can still remain, to make people think that they psychic or they gifted or something like this. Temperance is unjust and something is off balance. Somebody is mentally ill. Somebody is mentally unstable. People are being, kidnapped and tortured and then made to go perform in front of people, to say certain things and do certain things. Also with Yellowstone energy, like I said, if this was something that they found out, because I remember the argument that me and my I remember the argument that me and my stepmother had right here in this house the last time that they came over here, and I think it was when the baby was born. Um, Around the time the baby was born, and I was like, no, people have assets, because she's all about education, right? And then she was like, well, maybe you should do something. I was like, no, maybe I could just be who I am, and that's why God got me sitting where I am, or God had me remain out of the rat race or the work arena. I'm not talking about anybody that is in it. I'm just saying that some of us might have a different point of view on the world, and it might be easier for us to tap into our frequency like that, because we haven't had to sit around doing something we don't want to do with around people that 9 times out of 10 we don't want to be around, and we've been around children. And you know how they say when people have dogs or they be around children, they keep their youth a little bit longer. So I was just saying that it's not all about education all the time. There's something that's bestowed inside of some of us. And I know God already told me that even these people spent all this money sending this daughter to medical school and all that shit. The whatever frequency or something that I carry is more valuable than what the fuck you doing. It's millions of people that went to the school to be a doctor. There's not millions of people out there. It's not supposed to be millions of people out there like me. You get it? Somebody want to use man's um uh these people are book smart, or they know, they can tell you right off the bat, how many square feet or miles or something this is, or how long it'll take you to get from here to there, or general knowledge. They're very talented with this, so this is how they're able to cook, set us up and do shit like this. But when it comes to they self sometimes, and when it comes to something higher, they have no idea. When it comes to balancing they self out, quiet in the mind, they can't. And it did too much. These people is crazy. They're off balance. They've been able to go behind the scenes and use all of God's gifts or God's daughter's gifts behind the scenes to clone themselves. They didn't try to clone. Like I said, if they were cloning me, it was for their own benefits. But these people have a log book. They became lovers of themselves instead of doing creation or naturally creating people. These people was lovers of themselves, so they created many versions of themselves so they could stay alive on Earth as long as they want to, or some shit like this. At different ages, motherfuckers is 50 years old when they learn how to do this, and they got a 2-year-old version of them running around. They got an old version of them that's older than what they are right here. They got all kind of shit going on. It's the stench of whatever they're doing. Also, I noticed when I smell my skin. It might be because I'm using new stuff, but I noticed something. It's something with the water, because I got well water here. I noticed something when I took my shower at that hotel, and I just woke up from my nap. My skin still, because usually I get like a when I'm sleeping or sweating, or even after I take a shower, if I'm hot and I wake up, um, it can smell like a little bit like sweat, or a little bit like something. But I don't know. When I just woke up after I took a shower at that hotel, I just smell so crisp still, even after a little. fondling. I just, I don't know. There could be something going on with somebody's water or resources here. Okay. Somebody also might be displacing their anger. The fact that they messed up a chance to be with somebody, and the first thing they can do is lash out and say something that will be hurtful to you. And this is somebody like, I'll never forget you. But it's almost in the point like, why didn't you do nothing to get me back? Why do you, and now I'm stuck over here. It's like, you ain't stuck nowhere unless you want to be there. Well, I don't know about anybody else, but, you know, especially if people can fend for themselves and they got all this money to play with. I could see if you don't have nothing or you didn't have much. Or if you had a string of kids running after you and you was in a situation, we talking about grown ass men that making the money, got the money, been had the money, got the shit behind the scenes. They can get up and go whenever they want to, but they decide to still what? Stay around the woman that even people have already siphoned her to it seems like there's nothing left. And you're still sitting around that particular woman? That must be a hell of a woman. The woman you tried to make it seem like the woman ain't got nothing. She ain't brought nothing to the table. She don't got nothing to offer. Seemed like a hell of a woman to me. And it's not because of love or something like this. Maybe in some of these situations, it's because somebody knows that they're going to benefit. They just need to siphon you and sit your ass down for a minute while they fatten their pockets or something like this. And then gave reasons by recording you or having things in subordinate things happening to you behind the scenes that they had access to you to show why you should not get any kind of savior or any kind of safety or something like this. 10 of coins here, because the table been prepared here. A hangman is being realizing this, or you are. And I feel like somebody think that you or I act negative is not that. But they know what that is. They know what it is already. A knight of staffs. Somebody was the captain of the ship or something, but they may not be anymore. In the room, we had the girl come up as the pirate. So it might be somebody's time to take the wheel. But I don't know, because somebody could be mentally ill or somebody could be possessed or something like this here. Because I'm hearing you don't have to. Taking some kind of power before you even prepare. King of Cups in the reverse here. Somebody cannot stand for somebody to get what they deserve, at like the table being laid out, you know, treated some kind of way, treated like a lady. They're coming at me as if I know that I'm a masculine or I'm the man or something, but you're not doing, you didn't bestow, you haven't treated me like that, but then you cleave these disgusting women onto me to try to siphon my energy because y'all mad because y'all let them in centuries ago and they still here doing this, these witches still here, and you were scared to handle them. You were scared for them to see y'all give me the full support. You hide behind shit and stuff like this because you scared of these witches, and I'm not. This is your problem. There's a group of people here now. But we got the King of Cups here looking feminine again. There's not about to be burdened here by this family's antics or whatever this is. And these people that's not going to be these different groups like this that's not going to be benefiting these underground kings or whoever these people. They're not going to continue to be able to do this shit no more. Because this is coming right up after this. But I'm telling you, somebody came up out of the dark or out of the water or out of the sky or something in an ecclesiastical manner to come and take this money. In the court system here, like judges, all these motherfuckers could just be done with, actually. But I feel like whoever this is, if this is the people that's in the dark or in the background, they're about to be stuck. So whatever this blockchain reaction, Somebody came in through this door, the ecclesiastical door, where the dead or the underworld or the dark people, not even supposed to have nothing to do with this, but they learned a way to hack into it to get wealth from some of us that's supposed to be wealthy and in a righteous manner today, so that they can throw stumbling blocks or whatever. Instead of doing something better or doing something greater, they lived less and to use the money to go into technology to be able to control. Because that's what this is about. This is about some people having some type of control over some people. And when God is talking about the bottom of the barrel or the bottom of the bottom, making these people or taking Jesus out of Nazareth, which is like a dark, like a maybe a urban area or something, I feel like this is about a lower frequency because people was taking people's energy and putting them in a lower frequency, and God was going to raise them up to a higher frequency as well. But they were trying to act like, oh no, we just gave this to the less fortunate people in the family, the unhealed black people that spent decades in the projects and they don't know no better. And I just feel so bad for these people, and let's just give them this and that. And in America, we've treated people very well, I feel, in the system with Santa places you can pick up gifts and food stamps and all this shit. No, somebody was here that was supposed to be of a certain higher level lifestyle, and y'all was stealing everything from this person to give to these people, and that's not right. And you're gonna have to pay for that. And whatever this underground energy is in reverse, because they did something, they disconnected from this union. So these people thought that they was paying you back or this contract or me back or something by backing off of something or by pulling out of something. Oh, we're gonna show you how you ain't nothing. Tomorrow you will be a blip. Nobody gonna be saying your name. They're gonna know. They already know. See, that's why I said this is why somebody kept a hold on your channel or my channel. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about people. If you got 500 viewers, if you could go on a live today at any time of the day and pull up a live and 500 people show up in your live within a 6 hour span of time, or while you are within the first hour or something, we're not even talking about you. This is what's being uncovered, that they did something with a contract here. This could even be a shadow government or something. They pulled a contract, and that's why these people is not going to be getting nothing. So they trying to end you, stop something for you or whatever like this, and some shit is about to get stopped for these people. Because again, somebody is being seen as unbalanced, a group, a terrorist group, something like this. They also are torturing people, kidnapping or putting them to sleep and torturing them from a distance, or actually physically removing people and taking them to silent locations and torturing them. But this is also happening to these people that thought that they was going to get away with doing this to me or whoever. It's like an eye for an eye. These people are trying to blame, well, y'all did this, or what y'all did to black people, or oh, your family, or I don't know nothing about that. You didn't have no right to come at me with nothing. If God, say I'm a part of a family, I came out of a family branch or a breed, and God said, this is my son who I chose, something like this or whatever. Now I'm about to be back in this many years or whatever like this, and this is my son who I chose. You change, if not, if anything, you getting better with fine wine, your own inside or outside or whatever like this. These wait till God closed the door, say, yeah, we got this. We're gonna bring everything like, and they just went and did whatever the hell they want. They just went and ran them up. Mock somebody, took something, even came and started messing with the little stuff that you have. This is like somebody took a house that was given to you that was really nice. They took jobs, opportunities, and then next thing you know, your flower pots is missing out your home. You know, somebody that came and took all the food out your refrigerator. Somebody that came and started lifting up the towels out your you still living in this house. You pay your taxes, you pay your mortgage and everything. And now people coming in here secretly removing portions of your couch and shit. It's like, whoa. These people that took trillions of dollars from me. And you talking about, if I found out that this is going on my whole life and my identity or something was secret, and you think that I wouldn't be, if I'm really the king, you think I wouldn't behead these motherfuckers? You wouldn't? Okay. Because these people lie. Somebody is off balance. This could be even whoever is trying to play this Queen Elizabeth energy here. Somebody is a fucking liar. Somebody is a pathological liar, but they gave somebody good sex. So again, somebody left you for somebody that was just good in bed. Hmm. And also somebody even could have said it and justice said you was mentally disturbed and something like this. It was a lie. So this person could get your money, clone themselves, leave you in this mundane lifestyle and go again for the third time and live another lifestyle with somebody else. Why they had you sitting here going through your process, stealing your energy to go give it to another bitch. So somebody tapped into my energy to go give it to another bitch or something like this. And it's like how can I stop this person from doing this to me? But it's almost like they was not supposed to be able to do this to me. So this mean like big judges and stuff, chief justice, Supreme Court justices getting put on blast and removed from positions because ain't nothing no damn don't nothing last forever. Really, somebody got authority over this person. Somebody could have tried to fill your cup with dirt. Okay, uh, this person could have tried to fill your cup. This King of Pentacles could have tried to fill your cup with dirt and then restrict it. But somebody saw this person doing this or say that you was mentally ill or something so you could be under surveillance. This could also be somebody that's trying to figure out anything they could do to put you back under some type of surveillance because they know somebody about to do something to you and they can't get in touch with you in time and they realize that they might have been feeling some kind of way or they was prejudiced or they was hateful against women or they didn't like women or they didn't like people like you or they didn't like fat girls or they didn't like whatever this is, or they didn't like people that read the scripture, they didn't like people that believe in God, whatever this is, until they met you. And they confused about their feelings. So these people was also making crafty counsel and somebody was spying on that too. And this death's going to be occurring here. There's no going back and forth about it. And it's for these stolen gifts and opportunities and things that belong to this person, this son in sackcloth. If you read the verse with the son in sackcloth here, you're going to see this card. If you look up what verses have something about the son in sackcloth and you read that card, you're gonna see the tarot card because the tarot is in the Torah and the Torah is in the tarot. It's like this is a group of like this is a group like we are Negan or something, and they're watching and they're stalking somebody all the time. They know what somebody is saying all the time, but it's the fact that the person now knows. They're not supposed to know. The person now have intel to at least know. I might not know nothing. Somebody might try to take my brain cells, but I know that part. I know that y'all, somebody sacrificed me or my intellect or they beheaded me, like I said, as a child, really, okay, um, for some type of gifts or some type of power. And these people been in this community that I grew up with, even my peers with this Napster peer-to-peer technology. And somebody's like, oh, well, eternal is the horizon. Or I say, yeah, that's the hole that's rising. Because somebody could be sleeping around or something like this. So like I said, these are men that traffic their women by putting them under MK Ultra, sleeping them around, whether they're conscious of it or not. And then once the person is aware of their power and they may withhold that, then they're going to slander you. Oh, you're not giving it out no more? Okay, we're going to slander you with the information and I'm going to go to court and I'm going to get a divorce and I'm going to take everything from you with this footage that we have. It's like, what the fuck do you want or not? Okay, I'm finding out that y'all was doing X, Y, and Z or whatever like this, following me around, stalking me, recording me, and everything. Nobody, all these people could be, some of these people could be mandated reporters or reporters in general, because media and your news anchors ain't getting away with this shit. This is it's all a part of something here. And it's just somebody's like trying to be like, well, all these other people going to celebrate if you say something, blah. But this person is crying, and I'm saying, what would they say? They say a nigger is an ignorant person or something like this. Well, that means that could be any color. Okay. Yeah, because I'll tell you, somebody been given to other people. Somebody wants you to be heartbroken about this, and then if you cry about it, then they want to call you a nigger. It's like somebody don't want you to have no rights. They see you as a toy that they play with. They see you as just a door that they was able to walk through. But now they've been able to create other portals, or they've given your energy to other people, and they can go to them to get through whatever. It ain't like the same way it used to be. We kind of missed the old way, but it's suffice, and that's why them bitches gonna dice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because of this dark magic, like it says in Enoch, for what your handmaids did to the sun. Okay? You stole from the sun. And then look, and God said you try to break this person's heart on all levels. Showing that how their family and friends really felt about them. Oh, my skin would cringe every time I had to play with you or go out for drinks for you. I couldn't, I couldn't. I was so glad when you had that baby and I was able to go hang out with other people. And then we took your destiny and we took your money and we ran off and I took your man, and we ran off and we did these things and started these new lives. It was the best thing in the world that we didn't have to be around you. You get it? Ugh. These friends could have been black, they could have been other colors, but I feel like a lot of these black people are the black people from Mexico and stuff, because we still have so-called black people down in Mexico, that have dark skin, brown skin, and everything like this, but they're Mexican. So they're trying to find people like them, okay, that's not American, and that shit is about to get blocked. The sun is calling the shots. Somebody could even be calling out their parents, like, wait a minute, because there's a group of children that was fed off my energy or something like this. And they conflicted. Why is everybody treating our Christ like that? Oh, we can't say that it's our Christ in public. Oh, you trying to change it out? Oh, something like this. So I think there's a group of children here. Like, why don't this person have nice stuff or something? Somebody could be looking like, Mom, you're fucking greedy. Some of these kids could be finding out that it's really your DNA or something that created them. And the greedy bitch that they're with on camera, acting like they the lifestyles of the rich and famous, been feeding off of something here, including this child or selling this child out because you didn't reject these. These are people that said your mother rejected you. King of Cups. The King of Cups been in the upright. I've been in the upright or whatever like this. I didn't deny these people. Somebody is mad because they are so close with these family members that was doing you wrong. Either this person wanted it. They was all getting what they wanted out of this situation. And somebody got to give something. They breadcrumb somebody when they were supposed to give you something outright. Somebody trying to lock you into a cycle with a masculine energy that you're just not, because somebody else is, okay, it's almost like, say somebody is a stalemate. Somebody changed out the code. So the same person that used to sit in a stalemate, they went off and did something else. Or this Lord of Hosts, they're trying to put somebody in there that you're not interested. You just, it's just not. Somebody's running away. Somebody might be running away. This is somebody that'll run away rather than commit to something. And they're going to get drained of their energy here, wherever they go. They're not going to have any lovers either. And they're only going to see sick Queen of Wands, because this is what somebody was sending towards a female. Because there were men that can grab their nuts. They was offering these men up to have a try or something. Now this person ain't gonna get no relationships. They about to get stale kitty or deal with black cats in reverse, crazy ass back. I'm getting hearing snake back cats, black snake bats cats, battle axe. And again, somebody else is about to go off and be happy, or in the Ten of Cups. Somebody thought if they use transhumanism and they just displace themselves so much that they will be able to hide whatever this is. This is like somebody specializing in talking about the Jean Benet Ramsey case, and this is the murderer. Everybody's looking at the murderer and the Antichrist. Somebody will say, not so fast. No, you're not getting that. They can't do anything about it because of their chariot and reverse activity towards somebody. It can be proved, and whatever somebody's seen on here, you will not recover from this. You're being taken down. It took a lot of hard work. But the tower is coming. It's coming down. Their reign is over and mine is beginning. I don't even think this is something like tomorrow I'm about to be, no. Something is happening here. Like a wrecking ball. Because of this imprisonment that they put somebody in. They knew who you were. You didn't. Nobody was guiding you. Nobody was your clergy. Nobody was your nothing. Nobody did one thing. Nobody even told you the truth. You were supposed to be filled in, or I was supposed to be filled in about some kind of information, and they did that instead. But God. And it's who they did. That's why they can't recover. And so somebody is obsessed, or somebody is obsessed here. So they wanted to humiliate somebody. So then wisdom comes, God's wisdom come and shut it all down. Because you know what you did. I'm supposed to be blind right now. I don't know. I haven't watched that much tarot today. I don't know. But you know. Somebody was obsessed with making you a world card in reverse. Or they obsessed with a world card in reverse. And that's supposed to hurt. But I told you somebody went to the dark side and they don't plan on coming back. They just don't. But this girl is going to jail. Whoever this woman is, this Issa energy, or whoever this is, this other Taurus, or somebody is going to jail. It's like somebody's snapping out of something. Or that's what excuse they're going to use. Yeah. I ate already, and I'm hungry again. I just ate. Yeah. And I don't know why they keep on redoing this thing or whatever. Because I told you these people didn't care about somebody. It's like, this is like somebody showing their true colors. It was okay when they was able to drug you and hump on you. This is a cult that has something to do with children doing this too. Somebody could be like worshiping or crying for, because a lot of these people, they sexually molested these children or used them in sex rituals, and these children were well favored amongst certain groups. And they could have allowed even children to sodomize Christ. So when Jesus say, "Oh, don't stop the little ones from coming towards me," or something like this, I did a video on that was disturbing a long time ago before we even pulled the cards. Before we even started using cards, it was very disturbing. But that's because there's some duality here. Somebody made something inappropriate seem like it's the way to go. Um, and it was blaming these crimes on the Christ. It's like somebody allowing, drugging you and allowing children to play with your body parts and recording this. And then people take you to jail because they think that you touching children, but actually an occult was like laying your body out on a table for children to poke and prod or try things out on or something. We got Limitless here. The Limitless. So there's a judge in reverse. Okay. This judge could be taking some limitless pills, or there's something about you being limitless and a judge is being put in a place because the king can do no wrong. The king cannot be under trial. The king, nobody can sue the king. Nobody can. So this is why they withholding or they waiting so long to give somebody their title or sit them up in a place where they will be well respected as what they say they are. Because these kings, these underground kings, they realized this early on, and I feel like that's why they created these clans. But they didn't invite you to be one in one of them. I don't think they started using these things like the king can do no wrong. I'm a king of Judah, and getting this respect amongst these, this big group of people, these Israelites. I'm gonna claim that, and I'm gonna do these things, and I'm not gonna get. But it's really I'm the only one that could be carrying this energy right now with this immunity or something like this. Enough is enough. Somebody just wanted to act like that was them so they can come back and kill because they was already a killer. So this is somebody that's a killer or a killer of something, and they came back and do what? And somebody's going back home where? Because what's going on here? Did somebody leave some kind of ranch or some kind of farm for me? And there's 3 levels to this shit. When they first showed it to me, it was shown to me as if this person was still alive and living there. But really, was it that when my step people moved, when my step brother moved to out to Montana or someplace like this, they actually, for a better life or something, they actually were moving to something that belonged to me. And whatever they discovered on there is how they've been able to spy on me or plot on me. Was somebody so jealous? Or wherever this is. Because if I was with my dad, I'm seeing my cards with the 2 lions on it. If I'm seeing my dad, because it's like these levels or these dimensions, if I'm seeing my dad down and tired, I'm going to be standing on his back and be fucking somebody up. But would the dad do the same thing for me? That's why I'm saying it feels like that's what this is. It's deeper, it's twisted, it's all that. But it ain't. This is proves like something. It's almost like somebody could have moved to Canada a long time ago too. And I was supposed to living in Canada, Catholic. I don't know. Detox. Void into the void. Okay. Private. Somebody could be a private in the military or in money, or there's something about private money, or I don't know. We'll leave that alone. I'll look at that on my own. Whatever direction that's going in. The grumpy. So somebody was in disguise and now they not. They grumpy. Or the disguise was that somebody was nice or sweet and somebody's actually grumpy. Or somebody's trying to say that about you. Oh, we thought you were so sweet and everything and you're grumpy. But like I told you, these are people, wizards and stuff, waving their little wands and creating chaos around somebody and saying, "Oh no, did you see that? I don't know. I mean, So now somebody is grumpy. The disguise, you pulled off their mask. Okay, that's where we're at. Okay, you pulled off somebody's mask and now they're grumpy. Grumpy old men, grumpier old men. A reading guide, love, health, care. This is like my chakra card. Health, past life, anything is in reverse. Because somebody is already in alignment. They've been there. Somebody's been prolonging or stalling. Yeah, game on, or game over, or they've been playing a game with you. Who has been playing a game with somebody? You're not going to get a tower. I'm not, or whatever this is. Magic. So you want to play? Oh, that was bad. So you want to play with magic? Your jar of hearts. Ain't no going back. The magician. Somebody's going to say sorry. We got the girl here, Knight of Swords, riding the owl, and this most high energy here. So somebody has always been wise or something here. But somebody's also like, I don't know, it's like somebody found out how to take your power and use it to pin you. But somebody's pissed because you pinned them. I heard it the other day. An absolute pin. Pinned you again. It's something has been, that. Or somebody could be whipping up something to get somebody out of the cold. A dragon rider. Higher though. This is like building castles in the sky. Even I'm hearing North Pole, Antarctica, supposed to be at two opposite points. But there's something else here. Somebody want to show you is there. Queen of Swords upright. Testing. 1, 2, 3. A 9 of Pentacles is in reverse. A person is about to be going to jail. They don't get to see something, or somebody saying, I see the light, I watch stars. This tool was supposed to be meant for somebody else here. Whoever was left out in the cold. Who is this that's talking about cry nigger? We got Wesley, Washington. Two girls. Somebody got a girlfriend, or these are two girls, or somebody wanted you to be their girlfriend or something like this. But this is the crybaby possibly. And then we got the 5 of Swords here. Something is getting cut off here. Somebody could have even went on a racist rant and got found out. We got cry in the upright, a sun in reverse. King of Cups. King of Cups sun is in reverse. Somebody cried, or somebody cries, or they could be a crybaby, or... But again, we got Judgment in reverse. This is like, I don't know, somebody could be saying these things about you, but that's really them. Like, that's what they are. Somebody's a crybaby, like, oh, you're actually really gonna, let this person in, Dad? Like, this is like Lucifer. And like Michael, like, Oh, you got that dumb face like me. So sick of it. Manifestations and resolving issues. I'm telling you, maybe somebody was caught hurling something here. Resolving issues when it comes to some type of abundance, divine timing, manifestation. The watermelon joke. Because somebody, this is like somebody saying, like, I'm not black, I'm Indian. Our skin is just dark. I'm not black. For some type of position. Passions in reverse. An apology. Maybe somebody said did something to you or something like this. Okay? And something is off balance because of this. And they owe you an apology and they know it or something. Because they didn't want to see you spread your wings, and you have to accept that about this person. So somebody's asking you to accept the fact that at first they didn't want this XYZ or something with you, for you, or whatever. And now they want to make peace. But again, like I said, this could be war because these people's chakras is not, and these people's chakras got cooties or something. But maybe somebody's asking you to help them. Yeah, because somebody could be obsessed. That there's an obsession here, which has somebody off balance. Somebody don't miss you and they're not ashamed. These two cards ain't even supposed to be in here. Somebody could have been out in the cold and now they back in. This could also be a magician. This is this feminine energy here. Because somebody trying to say, oh, it was you that was always the negative. No, it wasn't. Oh, no, baby, you can't fool me. I know the way I walk in the room. You understand? But if you bring war to my doorstep, you're going to get that double-edged sword. Especially if you're hiding. Yeah, somebody don't have decisions to make. Or they were saying, oh, decisions, oh, I'm juggling you between somebody else because this girl bring this to the table. And I feel like somebody is just joking themselves about the situation. They can't sacrifice somebody. Whoever this don't even have the power to sacrifice anybody anymore. Like they about to be out of here, actually. I feel like somebody was also getting rid of a lot of people and like, oh, I guess I didn't know. They're feeling lighter or they're wanting to improve somewhere. And it's like, yeah, no. I'm just doing what I have to do to survive right now. It's just like everybody else. Yeah. Energy activation. Somebody's like bringing you into the new phase, but they're not going to activate your energy. And that's why something is not working for these people here. Or somebody got to end this Nine of Pentacles and not have this person active with their energy because they need to give your energy back to you so that you can grab this abundance or whatever this is here. Lovers in reverse. They might not be dealing with this person no more. And that's what happens. Like consequence, fear. Somebody got fear of something, but these are the consequences for like half-ass doing anything. Half-ass communication, anything. So I'm very direct. It might seem vulgar, but I'm just very direct. At this age in my life, I don't have time for any of that. God brought me and ushered me through a certain level or something in my life. And I'm like, oh, that was going on. Okay, well, but today I don't have to. At my grown ass age right here, I don't have to prove nothing to no man about if I'm about to be faithful or not. Even years ago, I already went to a level in my life where if I'm about to do something, I might well just ask this nigga if I could do something. And then I'm gonna just see, But again, what is even if I'm gonna be honest with somebody and then to wake up and find out that these people was recording me anyways throughout my whole life, every fucking thing I probably did. It ain't the problem of the recording. It's about somebody could use that for, if I don't know that I'm being recorded, somebody could use that as vital information to ruin me without me never even being able to have a chance to stand up for myself or something. That's silly. And if your family work with this person or my family work with this person, you silly. When you gonna stop being mad and forgive us? Okay, we just gonna forget about that person. We're gonna go on and act like we having such a good time. Okay. And I'm gonna go on until I feel like it suffice. And drag this big ass wand throughout this thing. And if you hiding, I'm just gonna keep walking and dragging it and digging up dirt and pulling up the same thing these people did. I don't know why I'm looking like a certain somebody. Okay. I'm always looking like somebody's mama. Mm-hmm. Because somebody could be saying that, oh, my mother is your mother and I'm your dad's son or something like. No, stop. Okay, like that's what I'm saying. Y'all got to stop playing. Something happened to me around the time of that Jean Benet Ramsey thing. Whatever vassal y'all use, you took it and you painted this person, or you created a twin or a splice off of me that was a boy because somebody was disappointed that they didn't have a boy. You created a splice that looks just like me. It's not a twin. No, no, no. You created a splice off of me. That could even be the masculine energy that is the darker energy here. You okay? So he probably already got that version of me because I was in. Okay, that was me the other day. Okay, so okay. hmm But y'all, you didn't give the person much power or something, or you created something like me and brought it in there and swapped all the energy from me into this being that look more sore what you that look more sore. Soros, sorcerer, Windsor. Mm. And then you try to make me into like a Lucifer or something. And then you try to make that person into a Michael or something. It's something like this. But what are we covering up? Who are we covering up for? Well, who are they covering up for? Yeah, somebody's heartstring. I mean, did somebody murder you and then marry you, or murder you and now they're in love with you at the with the something is hiding about how somebody feel. Whoever this is that's being blocked in the underworld. Somebody want to be your friend. They is your friend. They've been protecting you. Just because this person from the underworld or is not ecclesiastical don't mean nothing. But I feel like somebody don't want to leave their lifestyle behind. But God is not dead. It's my first time seeing this card. It's like somebody wants you to express your love to them. But I'm telling you, what this is like what Kane did, or whatever his name was on the show, did to the detective. Came on real strong and everything, had Lucifer all jealous, and he really just wanted to come back around her one last time just to hurt her. And then Lucifer got mad. Hierophant is in reverse. This is also what's hidden. Somebody don't want to be without you. Three of Pentacles. Whoever this is that they're doing something to this person here. It's also some people is realizing that they did something to the Messiah. They keep trying to redo it though. trying to redo it with somebody that's not you or not me, and somebody is getting knowledge about this. They could be shutting down your information, so you can't help this person that could be getting harmed here. This could even be a bicentennial man or an AI person that they're doing something to. King of Swords. And whoever these slab riders are could be in reverse here. Somebody's not going to be able to steal something here. This person want to bring whatever something back to you. So whoever this is, they want you to be thin because there's too much energy. Well, we are going into the first of the year, but I just feel like somebody like, I don't care then, fuck it. I'll take the person how they is. Maybe I can train this person. Also, somebody's been looking at something with this leprechaun. Somebody's been looking at something. Somebody always look at somebody like about their interview. It's like, what else? And what didn't I say? Cassius float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. This could be also a way to associate with something or to communicate. And it's like somebody, yeah, somebody wanted this. Somebody be like a boxer, like you probably could have been, you know. I mean, this could be lip boxing, like teaching you how to fight back in this world the way that they have it set up. And I'm like, I'm just looking at things as like tramp, man. Why is people trying to compromise with idiots? Do anybody not know that with the power that's invested in me, I can trample over this shit? Like I just need to get to my vantage point. It's like nobody's debating with no fucking fools. Like I won't do it in my kingdom. I'm not saying that I'm just gonna trample up, but like I said, this is like your community. Little things starting up, like we just said. Somebody's being rude to you every store you go to. Such and such and such and such. Somebody keeps putting stuff on your car. Somebody that made it into your house. Somebody that kidnapped your kids. Somebody that they're not filling you in on what's going on, but people are just misplacing it. People in your family, all this other shit or something like this. And then when you lash out and say, mother, oh my God, look at this person. And everybody in the town know that everybody in the town been abusing somebody. And then it's like, oh my gosh, oh my goodness. And it's just like, yeah. And maybe everybody in this town know what they're doing, but they've been making it look like to the outside world, like, oh, it's nothing to see here. We're just handling one of our own in the middle here. You see, we're just handling one of our own. She's something like this. See, there's nothing to worry about here. And then they huddle back up when whoever come to check and see, is there some stuff going on with this? Is it some stuff going on with this young lady that you guys aren't? But these people ain't gonna be able to see the stuff that they doing because they looking at these with these two pairs of eyes. They can't see it from a spiritual level, or they can't see it from a level of witchcraft. Well, looks like everything's all right here to me. These girls could have tried to sacrifice you. These could be concubines trying to sacrifice their empress or emperor. They could have already taken out the emperor and now they want the empress, but they having a hard time when they thought the emperor was the most powerful. But why are we having a problem with the empress? Why are we? It was easy once we realized about that emperor, we was able to snap him right out of there. Why is it? What's the problem with this empress? And then you got the people like Umar Johnson talking about, oh, the black woman, the African black woman is God. Okay. Remember you said that, right? Okay. Because you trying to play? Yeah. And again, there's nothing in these girls' Ace of Cups. They get it from this soil. They get it from America. And I don't care what you say. It's the truth. That person is the this person is whoever we talking about is the real, because somebody's saying the truth. The real dragon rider is a separatist person. It's not somebody that hang and gang up with people, even in the mental aspect with using intel or some other kind of frequency or some kind of chip. I'm about to say some China chip. That person is not that. Like, just like I said, these women are not high or the most high. Eight of Cups. Somebody, whatever this is, these people is not about to float on with your shit because you don't want to. Because I'm hearing that song when they say Aquarius, and he started saying all of the different signs. This ain't about that. Somebody trying to say zodiac. No, this is about me, and y'all know it. And then again, if you, it's like how you did me, it's how you not gonna be done. It's whether you're gonna be able to fuck with this or not. You don't get to just break into somebody's shit and just take this. Not mine. Not mine. And then hide. So they could be hiding, but somebody is working hard to make sure that they're not going to be able to hide. No, it's going to be fun. Okay? It's going to be great. Hold on one second.